And we're recording. Let's see how long the battery lasts. Chair scoot back. That's it. And hold the key. It is 6:53 on a Saturday night. Locked there. Locked there. Seats locked. Okay, pre-flight's complete. No passengers, seat belts, shoulder harnesses, adjust lock, fuel selector valve is on both. Circuit breakers are all in. Avionics master switch is off. Brakes test. They feel good. Starting the engine. Mixture rich. Carburetor heat cold. Prime as required. So, we'll let that fill up. And one good squirt. And we are in. Throttle open 1/8 of an inch. Beacon on. Master on. Clear! And we'll go ahead and get our audio plugged in. Alrighty then. Pull these GoPro down because we got new GoPros coming. And those won't fit anymore. Believe it or not. Built-in obsolescence.
Three, 2, 0 at 8 knots. Peak gusts 13 knots. Visibility more than 10. Sky condition clear below 12,000. Temperature 20 Celsius. Dew point 13 Celsius. Altimeter 2985 inches of mercury.
85.
Tracy Municipal Airport. Automated weather observation test. 0156 Zulu. Wind 320 at 7 knots. Peak gusts 1.
We're good. Get Stratus turned on there and iPad here up and running. Make sure we're on the right Wi-Fi network. Yep. We're good there, and ForeFlight is up. Get the flaps up here. A little bit of wind tonight, not much. Had some clouds come through and temperatures cooled down here in Northern California. Tomorrow is supposed to be, I think, a little cloudy as well. Looks like Monday will be sunny, and then we are scheduled for some kind of rain on Tuesday and Wednesday, which is like kind of unheard of this early in October.
Skyview taxi to 301 up, Tracy.
Usually we don't get rain until November. And we're just going to go ahead and do a run up right here. So we'll go ahead and get the DG set. We are doing about 070, so we'll get that dialed in here. And we'll get the artificial horizon done. Get the heading bug set for 30 because that's the runway we're going to be on. Everything else is looking good. Okay, before takeoff, we got a parking brake set. Cabin doors and windows, we will go ahead and close these. Going to go ahead and close the vents. Shows a whopping about 65 degrees out, which is amazing. Elevator trim is set for takeoff. Flight controls. Free and correct. Everything feels good there. Flight instruments, so we've got altimeter is checked, horizon, DG. Mixture is now full, rich, fuel selector is to both, throttle is going up to 1700. Magnetos, a little bit of a drop there, back, a little bit of a drop there, back, carb heat. Coming out, going back in, coming out, going back in. Suction looks good, a little bit of charging. Fuel is full, oil pressure looks good, oil temperature is coming up and back down to 1000 RPM. Circuit breakers, we're going to check those again. Flashing beacons, all of our lights are on. Friction lock, transponder going to altitude reporting. Parking brake release, time note. Start the timer. And we'll zero us back here in Tracy. On for flight. Nice just to go up and fly around for even 30 minutes. Lubricate the engine. Turn the autopilot off so we don't get any warnings. Do that when we get in the air. Go to 2385 and we'll go to 25.1, which is the other air traffic control frequency that they've been using because I think they've got problems with 2385. Get some cabin air here. Flaps are up, everything looks good. Trace traffic, Cessna 1191 Mike's taking active 30 straight at departure, Tracy. We'll get our Bose headset on here. So much quieter when that thing's on.
Tracy traffic, Cessna 1191 Mike's on the roll, 30 straight out departure, Tracy. And we got some airspeed building, coming alive here, 50, 60, and we are up. Everything looking good, friction launch is on, trim for altitude here. Go ahead and switch the autopilot on. Climbing out at almost 1,000 feet a minute. Just so we're good neighbors to the houses.
Jackson West over Super Cruiser 5 Northeast inbound West over Jackson.
Tracy traffic, Cessna 1191 Mike is making a right turn to the north, out of the area, Tracy traffic. Do a little bit of reduction of power there.
285 kilos, 11 miles west of the airport. Enter the Patterson Field, the left downwind 19er, west over.
Police activity going on over there. Won't be a whole lot of narration. We're just out flying to not necessarily kill some time, but just kind of do a little bit of nightlight flying. I had a new cable that I got for the Garmin and a adapter for it so that I could power it and with a USB charger all at the same time as I've got it plugged in for picking up the audio, and ordered a cable off of Amazon to extend this funky cable that I've got, and ended up horking up the end of the thing, and I'm going to have to see if I can return it, or I'm going to have to buy another one.
Piper 4345 Bravo, taking active runway 30.
Those are the kind of little things that kind of just piss you off.
West over Super Cruiser 5019 west over Jackson.
Then that way you would get a little bit more than an hour or so out of the Garmin battery, whatever you've got, you know, for storage on a USB charger. We're doing 117 knots, indicating about 115, 110. So we got a little bit of tailwind, but we kind of knew that. Looking at the traffic on the freeway down here. Right now we're flying over Amazon.com.
Had a good deal, the left downwind 19er, west over.
We're going to go ahead and get NorCal approach on so we can just listen for other traffic. Let's see if we can go into settings. We'll go into night mode. And I'm not sure what it did. Like, it went into night mode, but it didn't do much. We descended while we were screwing with it.
30, chasing.
Both of those are red. I thought one was supposed to be white. That's up all the way. Let's see about this one. Yeah, we don't need that up all the way.
4345. Downwind one way, 30, chasing.
And there's Stockton's airspace that we'll just stay out of.
85 kilo is midfield for left downwind 19er, west over.
Highway 5 out there, what we're just flying over now. Main interstate through the state of California. Got some clouds.
West over traffic, land 2185 kilo, turning left base 19er, west over. Safety traffic, Piper 4345 Bravo. Left base one way 30, chasing.
So I can see the other plane that's in the traffic pattern there in Tracy. They're 500 feet below our given altitude on ADS-B.
Safety traffic, Piper 4345 Bravo. Final one way 30, chasing. West over traffic, land 2185 kilo, turning left base 19er, west over.
I don't like what this radio's doing.
West over traffic, land 285
With the display. This one's nice and bright, but that one's having a little bit of trouble. Maybe it's the sensor in it. And it's having some trouble. I think the display is going out in it.
Safety traffic, Piper 4345 Bravo, left crosswind, one way 30, chasing.
More flaps. 30 degrees. Tracy traffic says to 1191 Mike is turning final 30 Tracy. And we overshot that one because of the wind. Let's go full flaps. Put the speed brake out. Well, you can really feel it when 40 degrees of flaps come in. Goodness. Our speed, we're doing 70. Add a little bit of power back in. Control our sync rate. I can see the landing lights starting to illuminate the paint on the runway. Oh, we did that. Go ahead and get the flaps up. Carb heat back in. Mixture, flaps are in, up. Tracy traffic, Cessna 1191 Mike is clear of 30 taxi back. The funky thing going on with the radio lights is stopped. Stranger things have happened. Oops. Pay attention. You're taxi off the runway, idiot. Mixture rich, fuel selector is good, carb heat's in, all the lights are on. Tracy traffic, Cessna 1191 Mike is taking 30, going to be doing a downwind and a transition into the downwind for 26 Tracy. But before we do that, check our trim here. Tracy traffic, Cessna 1191 Mike is on 30 on the roll for a downwind to a transition to a downwind for 26 Tracy. Everything looks good. Right rudder. Airspeed is coming alive. And 60 and rotomatate. Trim. Tracy traffic, Cessna 1191 Mike is going into the left crosswind off of 30 Tracy. climbing through 700. Tracy traffic, Cessna 1191 Mike is transitioning into the downwind for 26 Tracy. And there we are, 900 feet. Very close to TPA. And there we are, 1,000. We'll pull the power back. Carb heat. Trim. Pull her back to about 17. A little bit more trim. We are in the wide arc, so first notch of flaps. Trim. Tracy traffic, Cessna 1191 Mike is turning left base 26 Tracy. Pull some power back as we're 900 feet descending. Tracy traffic, Cessna 1191 Mike is turning final 26 Tracy. Pull some more power back. 20 degrees of flaps. Pull some more power back. 30 degrees of flaps. Because we are hot. And flying a little bit of a crab. Full flaps, 40 degrees. Indicated and extended as we got speed brakes on. Add in a little bit of throttle. Watch our sink rate. Lights are coming onto the runway. Pull some throttle back. Isn't the prettiest landing, but I can tell that there's wind out there. Pull the flaps up. Carb heat in, clean the mixture a little bit. Tracy traffic, Cessna 1191 Mike is clear of 26, taxiing to 30 Tracy. Just lean enough that it'll still keep turning. Turn the landing light off and we'll just taxi with the broad beam. It is a pretty frickin' bright light though. Looking at getting some wingtip LED strobes and wingtip lights put on, possibly. Got to find out how much that's going to cost though, because I know strobes and the wiring and everything pretty pricey. So there we dim the lights down. 3 clicks. And we may have both runway strobes working now. Looks like we do. Extra rich fuel selector valve to both, and we're just going to stay of close traffic. Tracy traffic, Cessna 1191 Mike is taking 30, and we're going to be doing left close traffic for Tracy. We'll kill the autopilot since it doesn't look like we're going to be using that at all tonight. Okay, landing light on. Tracy traffic, Cessna 1191 Mike is on the roll for left traffic 30 Tracy. Airspeed's coming up. We're coming up. Feel the wheels are a little bit out of balance as they spin down. Tracy traffic, Cessna 1191 Mike is turning left crosswind for 30 Tracy. Tracy traffic, Cessna 1191 Mike's going into the downwind. Left traffic 30 Tracy. And we are at 1,000 feet, and we are going to pull the power back. Down to 2,000 and trim. Carb heat. EG still looks pretty decent.
Contact approach 127.4.
We are white arc, so we're going to pull back the power just a little bit more and nail it.
071, descend and maintain 2,000.
10 degrees of flaps and trim. And we'll start our sync. Go ahead and put in 20 degrees of flaps. Trim. Tracy traffic, Cessna 1191 Mike is left base 30 Tracy. Degrees worth of flaps. Tracy traffic, Cessna 1191 Mike is turning final 30 Tracy.
Down is right, okay?
And we'll go ahead and nail in 40 degrees worth of flaps.
3908, squawk 5360.
Our RPM's at about 15. the brightness of the lights.
South Airport, Stockton, altimeter 2985, altitude.
And I think we'll call it an evening. That's our 3 takeoffs and landings. Flaps up. Tracy traffic, Cessna 1191 Mike is clear 30, Tracy. Well, thank you for riding along. Uneventful, kind of boring, but good to just get out and fly. Especially at night. Just kind of calming. Therapy. If you haven't subscribed, please do. We'll just keep shoveling videos as we fly. Some of them will be more exciting than others, but at least you can ride along and kind of see what it's all about in flying our N1191 Mike. 1969, 172K model. See how bright that landing light is. Goodness.